Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and this isn't some dusty philosophy text.
No, not at all. It's really a personal journal, almost like a survival guide.
Exactly. Written by, the most powerful man in the world at the time.
Right, and under unbelievable pressure, constant war on the borders, the Antonine Plague just ripping through the
Just
empire.
unimaginable stress.
And that's what makes it fascinating. He's this idealist trying to live by these profound Stoic principles while managing absolute chaos. This book is basically his mental toolkit.
His way of keeping it together, yeah. Maintaining his sanity and integrity against just the raw realities of power.
Couldn't put it better.
So our mission today is to unpack one of the most, maybe startling parts, the very beginning of book 2. It's this morning routine he sets for himself.
Yes, the daily prep. It's famous for a reason.
It really is. He tells himself basically, okay, when you wake up, brace yourself. The people you meet today, they're going to be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly.
Ooh.
I mean, that is quite the list to start your day with.
It sounds incredibly cynical, doesn't it? Like, just expecting the absolute worst from everyone.
That's exactly what I thought. Doesn't that just set you up for a miserable day? Like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It seems like it could, but I think that's misreading the intent.
Yeah.
Marcus isn't really complaining or being pessimistic here.
Yeah.
It's more like strategic inoculation.
Strategic inoculation. How so?
Well, he knows these kinds of behaviors are just out there. They're part of the human condition, especially when you're dealing with power, politics, courts.
Right. Stuff he couldn't avoid.
Exactly. So by rehearsing this litany in his head, first thing, he's removing the shock value. He's building up a kind of emotional buffer.
Ah, okay. So when that annoying senator does show up.
Yeah. He's not caught off guard. He can respond with, composure, maybe even patience, instead of just reacting instantly with anger or frustration. It's like preemptive tolerance training.
Okay, that makes more sense. But there's a crucial next step, right? Because he doesn't just list the bad behaviors. He immediately explains why they act that way.
Yes, and this is the core Stoic move. He says they are like this because they know not what is good and what is evil.
Ignorance. It comes down to ignorance.
Fundamentally, their actions, their badness stems from a basic misunderstanding of virtue and reality. It's like a blindness of the soul, you could say.
And that's the shield. Knowing it comes from ignorance protects him somehow.
Precisely. Because if you understand the root cause isn't malice aimed squarely at you, but rather their own internal confusion, well, it changes things. It connects right into that core Stoic idea about the hegemonicon.
The ruling faculty, the inner self.
Right. The idea that nothing external can truly harm your inner command center unless you judge it as harmful. Since their behavior comes from their ignorance, it can't make you a worse person.
Unless you choose to react badly with anger or spite, your moral choice stays intact.
Euproheresis, yeah.
Yeah.
Your ability to choose your response remains untouched by their ignorance.
Okay, so let's say some general completely messes up. Marcus has to mentally reframe it, not as this guy is trying to ruin me, but this guy doesn't understand what's truly good or required here.
That's the discipline.
But doesn't this constant preparation for the worst, this focus on inner defense, lead to just shutting everyone out, becoming isolated?
Right.
Because he seems to pivot right after this.
He does. And that pivot is, I think, the real genius here. He goes from protecting his inner fortress to embracing this profound sense of social duty.
Based on sympathia, the idea of interconnectedness.
Exactly that. He reminds himself, okay, I've shielded my core, now remember, we're all parts of one single organism, the cosmos. We're fundamentally connected.
He uses that analogy, right? We're made to work together.
Like the feet, the hands, the eyelids, the upper and lower rows of teeth. It's such a great image.
It really is. So because we're all limbs of the same body, sharing the same mind or reason.
Then it's actually against nature for men to oppose each other. Getting angry or seeking revenge is like the hand refusing to help the foot. It harms the whole system.
So the goal isn't even really about changing those difficult people.
Not primarily, no. It's about fulfilling your role, your duty, which includes tolerance, understanding, and contributing positively, like exercising justice. You maintain your own alignment with nature by not getting angry, by working with them even when they're difficult because of their ignorance.
Wow, so that whole intense morning mantra is really a cognitive exercise. It's mental armor plating.
Pretty much. Building resilience, preserving your own virtue so you can actually lead and function effectively, despite all the Well, the inevitable human foolishness around you.
Okay, so here's something to chew on as you go about your day.
Hmm.
Marcus tells us to live in accordance with nature.
Hmm.
If nature, the universe, whatever you want to call it, seemingly requires these difficult, meddling, ungrateful people to exist, maybe they're as natural and inevitable as, say, figs ripening in summer,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe truly accepting their existence, not fighting it, but seeing it as just part of the fabric of reality,
Mm.
is the highest form of aligning with nature. Does frustration just become cosmic acceptance?
That's a fantastic thought to end on. Turning that daily friction into a kind of cosmic understanding. Powerful stuff.